type in the chat. And just let me know, is the screen showing up correctly? Because on mine it almost looks vertical. So let me know if it's because it's looking crazy on my end. Okay, so it looks like the normal like widescreen for you guys. Oh god. What? How about now? This was supposed to be like a... Oh, I think I know why. Hold on, guys. No, it still looks like it's upside down. I hate that. Hey, hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm doing it on my phone this time because last time when I tried to go live on my computer, it totally just messed up and didn't save, but it looks like it's upside down. So. I don't know what that's about. What do you guys think? Should I just leave it this way? Okay, I'll just leave it this way. But hi, happy Sunday. Ugh, the sound is slow. I feel like I'm having all the difficulties with going live lately. The sound is low. Okay. What about now? Does the sound better now? That's annoying. Okay, let me try one more thing. YouTube giving me all the problems lately. Hey, hey, it's low, but you can hear me. I want you guys to really be able to hear me because what I got to share today is very important. So let me see if I can find a quick solve. The only thing is if I do it this way, it might not save the way I want it to. It's not showing there. Try earphones. If I use earphones, the sound will be better. Hey, hey. Okay, sorry guys, let me try earphones. Okay, how about now, guys? Is it better? Okay, you can hear me better? You can see me? The struggle today, man. Okay, cool. Yay! Hey everyone! Oh my gosh, this is my very first live of 2020. Okay, perfect. Hey, hey, hey! I'm so excited to be live with you guys today. Happy Sunday to everyone. So, today I wanted to talk about the grand reveal. So, something that I just revealed on Friday. So, those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, who have been following my YouTube for a while, you know that I'm an American living in Paris. So, hey everyone, I'm Tiff, and I just recently launched a course. So it's the Get Over Your Itch and Plan Your Move Abroad mini course that I created for those of you guys who are really ready to jumpstart your living abroad journey. And it's something that I created in order to help you plan and organize your move abroad and take actionable steps towards a life that you want to live. And my goal with this course too was allow you to move abroad in a way that's unique to you and the life that you're working towards. Because I realize, people see all of these people living abroad and it's like, oh my gosh, how did they do it? But if you really want this to be a life changing experience for you, you need to do it in a way that's unique to you. So that's something that I wanted to offer you guys in this course as well. Sorry, so I'm using my iPhone right now. So if you see me looking this way, I'm just looking at your messages in the chat. Okay, someone says I'm so scared, but I have no money. See, I'm gonna help you guys with that. I'm gonna help you with that with this course. Um, so as I said before, so this course is really to help you jumpstart your move abroad because I'm realizing, just through DMs and comments and things like that, it seems like the common theme. A lot of people just feel stuck. It's like they have this dream of living abroad, but they have no idea where to start. They don't know what resources are available to them. They don't know how to properly plan a timeline, create their budget. Because I'm telling y'all, when I was living in New York City, I was working in PR. I really was not making that much money, but I had a plan. I learned how to I figured out how to make my move abroad budget. I had to save. It did take time, but I did it. And that's why I wanted to kind of give you guys everything that I do, me making the transition to Paris and not only Paris. So for those of you guys who've been following me for a while, you know that I've also lived in San Francisco, New York, and Paris was my most recent like major move. But just through making these moves, I've learned so much about visiting from another city to another city to another country. The things that you need to stay grounded, and the fact that the move is the right thing for you. Again, how to create your budget, how to create your timeline, the resources that are available to you. And I feel like now more than ever, when it comes to moving abroad, there are so many resources that I've discovered. Some that I honestly wish I had when I was first considering making the move back in 2016. So really wanted to package everything up in a bow and give it to you by way of the Get Over Your Itch and Plan Your Move Abroad mini course. So I'm just going to look at the chat again really quickly. Okay, cool. And some of you guys might be thinking like, why this course now, especially with the current world, because there are limitations on where we can travel to, let alone move to across the world. But honestly, this was the perfect time to do this. One, start of the new year. And two, I'm telling you guys, moving abroad takes time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of hustle, a lot of research. So my goal is for you to use this time to get yourself organized so that when the world does open back up, you are ready to go. You are ready to go plan, you have your action steps, you know where you're going to move to, and you are ready to go. So that's why I decided to launch the course now, because I thought it was perfect timing. A lot of us are at home, and there's so much you can do. Like there's so much you can do now to set yourself up for success in your move abroad. So that's also why I wanted to launch this course now. So someone says, I'm nervous about moving. I'm not sure if it's the right decision. I moved to the West Coast 2 years ago, but have an urge to be in Europe. Having just found my community, I'm nervous of being alone. I feel you. I feel you. And this course is for you. Honestly, it's for those people who are a bit nervous, a bit apprehensive. And I'm going to walk you guys through like all of the modules in the course in a little bit. But it is for you guys who have some hesitations, who have always dreamed about living abroad, but maybe are a little hesitant or nervous, and really just aren't sure what steps to take. This honestly is for you. Like I've created this course for you. Um, yeah, you're welcome. Sorry, this is so funny, me like going back and forth between the phone and the computer. Um, so who is this course for? So this is for you if you are ready to move abroad but have no idea where to start. You know, if you need that support system to help you with the transition, if you are someone who is looking to push past fear and doubt, and also like the opinions of other people, which I'll get into in a little bit. Because when I first wanted to make the move, there were so many people who were telling me not to do it. Like you have no idea. You know, if you are someone who is just looking for the right resources to make the big move, like this is for you. This course was designed for you. So let me get into a little bit about what's included in the course. So the course does include 4 modules, and four modules of video lessons. So each module comes with a set of video lessons to help guide you through the module. It also comes with a fillable workbook, as well as actionable steps to help guide you on this journey. So those are the 3 main pieces of the course. Video lessons, so it's literally me speaking to you, me talking to you, giving you advice. The fillable workbook, to guide you through the course. And the fillable workbook also does include exercises, resources, and tips to help you through the course and on your Move Abroad journey as a whole. And then again, actionable steps, and you'll be walking away with a Move Abroad blueprint, which is literally your roadmap to making your living abroad dream a reality. So let me know if you have any questions about the piece about what's included. But if you click on the link, and I'll actually put the link to the course in the chat. 1 second, guys. Let me just get it. So here is the link to the course. The course link is also in the description box as well. And someone said, is this only for France? So no, it's not only for France. It's for any destination that you want to move to. I tried to make this course for people who not just want to move to France or Paris, but who want to move to any country around the world, which I'll get to that when I go through the modules. FYI, on the link to the course, there is a video. It's like 3 minutes long where I go in depth about what's included, who it's for, the different modules. So definitely make sure to check that out if you are interested in taking the course and just want to learn a little bit more about it. Of course, I'll be sharing all that I can today, but I feel like that little video on the homepage really gives you a good overview of what to expect from the course. And the pricing and everything like that is on that page as well. So you can find everything there. So someone said, how long is the course? So altogether, so it's 4 modules, short video lessons. Altogether, the course is a little under an hour. If you're just taking the course and watching it all the way through, but if you're taking the course and you're doing all of the action steps that come with the course, it will take you a lot longer to complete. So me sharing the information with you, again, it's a little under an hour, but if you are actually sitting down, doing the action steps, doing the work, it will take you a lot longer. I would definitely, as far as time, maybe budget around an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe even more if you're really ready to do the work. So definitely something to keep in mind, because I'm not playing with y'all. I really want you guys to get to a place where you are ready to move abroad, which is why I'm giving you action steps. I'm helping walk you through the journey, but it will require massive action on your end. You're going to have to put in some work if you really want to make this move abroad a reality. Okay, so I hope that answers your question around how long is the course. So moving on. Okay, so now let's talk about the lessons. So the video lessons, the modules, everything that's included in the course. So there are 4 core modules. Well, I guess 5 if you count the introduction. So there's the introduction, and then I'll go into module 1, which is the shift your mindset module. So, y'all know how I feel about the mind and mindset and establishing yourself and grounding yourself before you do anything. And this was really important for me to include because, as I said earlier, when I first wanted to make the move abroad, there were so many people telling me not to do it. So many people. I had my family who was fearful. I had my friends who were fearful and wondering like why I was trying to make this big move. There were so many people who were fearful. And then on top of that, I had my own doubts personally about moving abroad. Like, is it really the right decision for me? Oh my gosh, sorry. Can you guys hear the ambulance in the background? This is Paris. But anyway, so I had so many doubts on my own, just like not sure if it was the right decision for me. Fearful of, making this big move because for me, as you guys know who have been following my channel, I did this on my own. I didn't have family who came out here with me. I didn't have friends who came out here with me. I did it on my own. So for me, I really had to push past fear, doubt. I also had to push past guilt in the sense of, oh my gosh, am I leaving my family behind? Am I leaving my friends behind? Am I giving up on this dream that my parents had for me? And I'm not sure if I talk about this in a lot of my videos, but my parents, wanted me to work in corporate, climb the corporate ladder, be an accountant, and that obviously did not happen. I just had other dreams. I wanted to have an international experience. I wanted to work in fashion and beauty, and I feel like there was some guilt associated with that. Like, oh my gosh, am I, you know, not doing what my family wanted me to? Like, there were so many things going through my mind, which was why I had to get my mindset in check. And that's why I wanted to start off the course with the mindset module. So, just, making sure that you're grounded in the fact that this move is the right decision for you, helping you get clear on your living abroad dream, what you want out of that sort. So that's kind of some of the things that are included in module one. So I'm going to see if you have any questions. Okay, great, great. Okay, cool. So no questions on module one. All right, I'm going to keep going then. So then after we get through the mindset module, I'll then go into module two, which is where I'm giving you my move abroad fundamentals. So this is the core of the course. This is the course where you're probably going to put in the most work. Um, Okay, sorry, I'm just like looking at the chat as I'm talking. So module two is where you're going to put in the most work. So under the move abroad fundamentals, I'm first going to walk you through your why. So establishing your intention behind your move. Because I do think, there are some people out here who are kind of like, oh, I just want to be cute and take pictures by the Eiffel Tower. And it's like, you can travel for that, but what is your true intention behind your move? Then I'll be helping you figure out, how so the best route for you and the life that you're working towards. Because again, there are so many people out here moving abroad, but what they're doing might not be in line with what you see for yourself in your future. So I really wanted to give you guys resources and tips from me that could help you move abroad, that could help you figure out how you personally could move abroad and how that fits within your vision for your life and what you want. So I also cover that in the Move Abroad Fundamentals. And then also under Move Abroad Fundamentals, I cover where you could move to. And I think that this is a super exciting part. I do know that there are some people who already know where they want to move, which is awesome. But then there are also people who are like, I really want to move abroad, but I'm not sure what country is best for me. So in this module, I take you through my top 10 destination deciding factors that will help you establish the best country for you, the best city for you, and where you could realistically move to, again, based off of you in your life and what you're working towards. So that's, I feel like, the biggest chunk of the course is just going through the Move Abroad fundamentals. So let me know if you have any questions on module two. I kind of feel like this chat is a little bit delayed, but let's see. Did the same, but it went well. Okay, cool. So then moving into module three. So in this module of the course, it's where I'm going to be giving you a bit of a reality check. So in this module, I'll be helping you create a realistic timeline for your move abroad and also a realistic budget and savings goal to cover all of your move abroad expenses. Excuse me, because I think a question or not I think, but a question that I get all of the time is how much money do I need to move abroad, whether it's to Paris or another country? And I'm telling you guys, this is a very personal, it's a very personal thing, I guess you could say, because it depends on your lifestyle. It depends on what you're going to do when you get here, your job. So I basically walk you through how to set yourself up again in a way that works for you because yes, I did it one way, but what works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you or the next person. So I wanted you to tailor your planning and organizing process to move abroad to you. That's why in the reality check module, it's all about creating a timeline and a budget that's unique to you. So I give you my recommendations, and of course, you can tailor it according to your personal needs. And then let's move on to module 4, which is technically the last module. So this is where you're going to create your move abroad blueprint, which is technically your roadmap to moving abroad. So we're basically going to recap everything that I've shared in the course. And then through the work that you've done, you should have your answers to the move abroad blueprint sections in order to create your move abroad roadmap. So that's what the very last module is. And then I also in this module give you more helpful resources, some really awesome visa resources and things of that nature, some resources to help you budget. So I also kind of give that to you in that module as well. And don't forget, guys, along with all of these video lessons, there also is a fillable workbook that really helps guide you through the course and also helps you plan and organize your move again in a way that's unique to you. So yeah, in the course, it's for the visa info. It's not a video lesson for the visa info, just because with visas, it does depend on the country that you live in. But I do provide a lot of helpful resources to help you get set up with the visa info, so that you have some of the basic information. So that's definitely something you can expect from this course. It's a one pager that has like a bunch of resources that could help you with that. But just because getting your visa, it really depends on your situation. It depends on the country that you're moving from or to. It depends on, if you're going to be working or studying. There's so many different things that go into selecting your visa. But I do share some helpful resources to help you with that for sure. So someone says specifically moving to Paris. So this course, again, it's not just for people who are moving to Paris. It's to set up your life to move abroad wherever you want to move. I probably will have something coming that's a bit more Paris. Well, I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. But this course right now is for someone who is really trying to get through those beginning stages of moving abroad. So it doesn't go into detail yet about Paris. And I also think because for me, I moved on a student visa. So the documents that I need are going to be different from someone who, moves abroad for work. So it really, really depends on your situation. So definitely something to keep in mind. So keep sending in your questions about the course if you guys have any. I definitely want to get as many of your questions answered as I can. And also, I've actually been filming a day in the life today because I want to give you guys, for those of you who haven't purchased the course yet, I do want to give you like a sneak peek of what you can expect inside the course. So I am filming kind of a day in the life where I take you behind the scenes and a bit into the course. So that should be posting about a week from today. So you can definitely expect that for sure. But yeah, I really do think that this course will help a lot of people who are just really interested in moving abroad. Again, don't know what steps to take and are just really trying to get over that hump of, feeling hesitant or feeling stuck or feeling nervous or afraid about the move. Like this is absolutely for you, 1,000%. Yes. So I do. So in the course, I do give tips about the job hunt. and some resources to help you with that. So that's definitely included in the course because I know that finding a job abroad is not easy. So I definitely wanted to give you guys some information on that. So yes, that is included in the course. What do you think is a realistic timeline for planning to move abroad to actually? So this I cover in the course, guys. This all of this I cover in the course. The realistic timeline that I think you should follow in order to successfully plan your move abroad, how much time it could take. So all of this is covered in the course. Oh, someone says your hairstyle is cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, so any other questions, guys, about the course? Do I cover tips about learning the language? So I don't go into detail because I feel like it really depends on the country that you want to move to. For example, if you are a native English speaker and you want to move to London, you don't really need to learn a language. But I do talk about language learning in terms of choosing the right destination for you. But because language learning is so specific to the country that you move to, I did not include that piece. But I might be doing a video soon about learning French. So that is to come. But actually, language learning might be a cool add on in the future. And I'm thinking what I might do is if I do add or update the course, I'll keep you guys posted. So accommodations again really does depend on the country that you pick. For example, finding an apartment in Paris is very different from finding an apartment in Spain or finding an apartment in London. So I feel like the apartment hunt, finding an accommodation is very specific to the country that you move to. So definitely something to keep in mind. Hey, hey, for those of you guys who just joined. So for anyone who joined, so for anyone who just joined, sorry, I'm like going back and forth, but for anyone who just joined, I am just giving an overview of the course and just answering some questions that you guys have. Um, Expanding the course in the future. So this is like my very first digital product when it comes to moving abroad and my brand, but there are more move abroad tools to come for sure. So definitely something to keep in mind. Do you cover how to maintain your American citizenship while living abroad? IRS. Uh, so I'm not sure what exactly you mean by that. So like I mean I still pay US taxes, so I don't know if that's what you mean. And this is, from coming from someone who lives in Paris, I can't, tell you how that relates to someone in Spain or anything like that, but I can tell you as an American living in Paris, I do still file for US taxes. Um, and I actually might be working with. I don't want to give too much away. Wait, I can't give you guys too much away just yet. But I should be sharing more on that soon. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, no worries, guys. Any other questions? And also, let me know if you guys are, really ready to invest in yourself in your move abroad journey. Where are you at right now? Because just coming from me, was, I was just really excited to offer you guys something, especially in the new year, like in January, so that you could kind of kickstart your year and start your planning process. So again, by the time the world opens back up, you are ready to go. Because I know, especially for my friends in the United States, there are a lot of people who are ready to leave, ready to get out. So I wanted to give you guys something early in the year to help you kind of plan this year so that, when the world opens back up, you're like, all right, I'm out, you know? So that was kind of my vision, especially for launching it now. Yes, I would love to do a video about sightseeing. It's just that right now with all that's going on in the world, so many things are closed. So I'm going to have to do that once the world opens back up again, or once Paris opens back up again. If you were 40 years old, would you have still moved to Paris? Um, yes. Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, and I get this question a lot too. To me, age ain't nothing but a number. I feel like if you have a dream to do something, especially when it comes to moving abroad, it doesn't matter how old you are. I feel like living abroad is a personal experience that everyone has the opportunity to have at any age. So don't think, it's only for people who are younger or only for people who are older. I think it is, I mean, for me, it's been a life changing experience. And I think you get out of it what you put into it as well. So yeah, I mean, yes, if I was 40 and I hadn't moved abroad yet, I would still do it 1,000%. Like honestly, I've loved my experience living here, and I don't know, I just really want to open the door for other people to have their own experience living abroad. Americans, I believe, are not allowed to go to France right now. I believe there is a travel restriction, but you can find more information on that. I think if you go to, I think there's like an embassy. I think if you go to the embassy website, you can find information on who's allowed to come into France. But the last I checked, Americans aren't allowed if you are living in America right now. Can you realistically expect to work abroad? I mean, I think so. I think if you hustle and use the resources that I give you in my Move Abroad course, um, I think there is a way to make it happen. I mean, I found a way to make it happen for me. I will say that the job hunt is tough and it's something that you are going to have to prepare for. I'm not going to say that it's easy because it's really not. But I do think that it is possible. Since 2016, have you been back to the States? Yes, so I have been back to the States. So I usually try and go home at least twice a year, usually every year for Christmas, and if I can during the summer. Of course, like that didn't really happen this year, all things considered. But yes, I have been back to the States since I've moved here. Thank you for this. I absolutely would love to live abroad, and you have been a big inspiration since I can identify. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I believe it's different if you're on a student or work visa, but again, that will depend on the school. That will depend on the job. I think that each establishment has different. I think each establishment that you're like moving with will have different requirements and things like that. So definitely something to keep in mind. I don't think it's a general thing. Um, Oh, that's a good question. So someone asked for the course, is it one-to-one delivery or a group session? So it's one-to-one. So it's go at your pace video lessons and worksheets and modules. So it's one-to-one. So it's not like you're going to be sitting there in a group of 30 people or anything like that. Once you purchase the course, you can take it at your own pace. You can do all the action steps at your own pace because again, I wanted something that could be tailored to you and something that you could really sit there and pay attention to. I mean, for me, I love kind of go at your pace, one-on-one type of information versus like being in a group of like 15 to 20 people and everyone's asking questions and things like that. So yes, it is one-to-one delivery. And once you purchase the course, it's go at your own pace. So it's not like you have like the pressure of trying to keep up or anything like that, because for me, when it comes to moving abroad, I just wanted to give you guys something where you could really take your time, go through the steps, go through the process without the pressure and without the stress and without the overwhelm. So I hope that answers that question. So next person said, how much longer do you plan to stay in France? I know you got some years of unemployment from your last job. So, guys, I get this question a lot too. Like, how much time do you, or how much longer do you plan to stay in France? And honestly, this, like honestly, Paris does feel like home. It really does feel like home, which is crazy because it's a completely different country, a completely different culture, a completely different language. But I have honestly loved my time here, and I don't see myself leaving anytime soon. Um, So that's what I can say for that. I mean, I don't really have it in my mind like, oh my gosh, how many more years am I going to live here? I'm kind of like going with the flow, I guess you could say, but I don't see myself moving back to the United States anytime soon, honestly. I've just had an awesome experience out here. It's like a life changing experience. And I think just jumping out of my comfort zone and making this big move abroad, it's presented so many awesome opportunities to me that I'm not sure I would have had if I had stayed, stuck in my comfort zone in New York City. Um, I've grown so much just by living out here and transitioning and making the move out here. I've learned so much about myself and about this beautiful city. It's really been an amazing experience. And again, my hope is to open the door to give you guys the same opportunity. Um, Someone said, "Hey, Tiff, I don't think you saw this." Oh, no, it's okay. I didn't see it. Do you think we need an immigration lawyer or mediator? Huh. So when I first moved here, I didn't. Again, I moved here on a student visa. Um, I will say the only time I was set up with an immigration lawyer is when I was working out here, and the company set up everything for me just to help with me getting my work visa. And in terms of a mediator, like I will say, if you don't know French, sometimes it can be difficult with, when you're handling a little bit tough if you're not completely fluent. So you might want like a translator or someone who's fluent in French to be with you there. But in regards to the immigration lawyer, I personally did not need one when I first came to Paris. I only ended up being paired with one when I was working out here, and again, that was through the company. But I don't even think I really needed. I don't know. I think I only had one because it was like again like a corporate role, but I didn't have one at all when I came here on my student visa. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, so someone asks, sorry, I'm late, so you may have already answered this, but is this just tailored to Americans or international people as well? So that's an awesome question. So this course is not just tailored to Americans. It's tailored to anyone across the globe who has a dream of living abroad. I did my best to make sure that it was a kind of well-rounded course where anyone living across the globe who wants to move abroad could follow and easily understand and take actionable steps. So this is not just for Americans. This is for anyone who has a dream of living abroad. If you are ready to plan and organize your move, this is for you. Because again, this course is about planning and organizing and just setting yourself up for success with your move. I hope that answers your question. Ooh, kind of. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Um, do you have any recommendations or videos to network and make friends? I actually did a whole video on making friends in Paris, so definitely check that out. Um, if you're speaking about Paris specifically, like there are a lot of really cool Facebook groups and things like that. So definitely check out that video for sure. Any fun, interesting stories about dating in Paris as a Black woman? Oh my gosh, too many. So I have two dating in France videos up on my channel. So definitely check those out if you're interested in dating life over here. Some funny stories, some crazy stories. So you can definitely check out those videos on my channel. Oh, someone said, could you send the link to the course again? Sure. One second. Um, these are some really good questions that you guys are asking, honestly. I think I might post the answers to some of these questions on IG stories as well. Um, and if you guys are on my email list, I will be sending more emails this week, just giving you more insight about the course, kind of basically everything that I'm sharing today on IG Live. I mean, sorry, on YouTube Live. Um, oh, I can pin it. Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize I could pin the course link in the chat. Thank you so much for that. Okay, cool. So I just pinned the course link in the chat, and then it's also in the video description too. How does credit work when you move abroad? Does it transfer? So honestly, guys, I can speak for Paris. There's no concept of credit like there is in the United States. So it's like people don't have credit cards to build credit. From what I've seen, it's from what I've seen comparing my experience in France to the United States. Credit is just in the United States. I don't know how it works for other countries, but it's not the same concept of credit here in France as there is in the United States. So something to keep in mind. Oh, Michael, that's such a good question. You could do a frequently asked questions. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put that up on IG Live, and maybe I'll even do just like a video, maybe like a sit down video, just answering some of these questions too, because you guys are asking like some really good ones. Good idea. Oh my gosh. And next time, I feel like I might need like a moderator for the chat. So if any of you guys would be willing to help moderate, send me a DM on Instagram because I might need a moderator for other, Q and A's and things like that. Because I'm always just like, and it can be like a lot. So if any of you guys are interested in helping me out, let me know. Do you have any tips or leads on how to get accepted into a fully funded? Ooh, that's a really good question. Um, I feel like that just kind of goes hand in hand with the application process. You know what I mean? I, with things like this, I feel like there's no like secret sauce to it. I feel like you kind of have to put yourself out there and kind of hope for the best, unfortunately. So that's what I can say about the scholarship piece. But actually, in the course, do share some resources. I do share some resources. One resource that I personally used when I was wanting to move abroad to study. And I'm pretty sure there are two other, yeah, there are a few, I think there are a few, yeah, there are a few study abroad resources in the course. So you can check to see like what they offer there too. Don't mind me with my little mason jar cup. Any other questions, guys? Last burning questions before I hop off? Ooh, I actually talk about this in the course a little bit. So I'm not going to give too much away. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, I mean, I really just, I don't know, like I said before, I've just had an awesome experience out here and I think that so many people also have the opportunity to have this experience really plan and organize. You don't move abroad overnight. It's something that you work towards. It's something that you plan for. It's something that you organize yourself correctly for. And I think that once you do that, it makes your move abroad a lot more realistic and a lot more attainable. And also in this course, it's like I did try to kind of break everything up into attainable goals for you guys just to really get started on your move abroad. So yeah, I mean, it can happen for everyone. It's not something that just I hate that people say this like, oh, only people with money can move abroad. Like again, I was living in New York, not getting paid a lot, but I planned and I organized myself so that I could make this move a reality for myself. So yeah, I think as long as you have the right mindset, you have the tools to really help you organize and plan your journey, it can be possible for you. It can absolutely be possible. So if you want to move abroad, trust me, it will happen. It will take time, it will take planning, it will take research, but it will happen. And especially if you get my course, it could happen even sooner. It's funny to me that people call you Tiff as it's a slang word in French for hair. No way! Oh my gosh, Tiff is a slang word for hair? I had no idea. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, you're so welcome. And I'm so excited for you guys to take it. And in the course, I give my contact details. Like if you guys have, like if you guys have like problems with the course, but I would also love for you guys to share with me after you've taken the course, your feedback. You know, I'm always looking to improving and sharing more resources however I can. So once you do take the course, please make sure to send me feedback and how it's helped you and your main takeaways. I would love that. I would honestly love that. No, I'm not vegan. I'm not. I know people think I am just because I posted a vegan in Paris video, but that video was more so it was more so just to share with you guys the vegan restaurants in Paris because I have like a dairy intolerance. I'm lactose intolerant. So I'm always looking for the vegan places so that I can have like my milkshakes and vegan cheese and things like that. So that's why I made that video. But you can get away with being gluten free and vegan in Paris. So just an FYI for those of you guys who are looking to move. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I think that's all for the questions I have in the chat. Oh, are there some industries in France? So I'm not a career counselor. So I've only worked in the luxury beauty industry. So I think for questions like that, you might have to like reach out to a headhunter out here or a career counselor because I personally have only worked in the luxury beauty industry. Um, Okay, cool. Well, guys, that's a wrap. I just wanted to get on here really quickly to share with you guys more about the course that I just launched. Again, I really do think it will help a lot of you guys who really want to move abroad but just aren't sure where to start. Just kind of get you up and running with your game plan. Again, depending on the country that you move to and everything like that, there will be a lot of research required on your end, but just wanted to give you guys something that would help you plan and organize and take actionable steps towards living the life you want to live because moving abroad, it's something that I think everyone should experience and that everyone can experience, again, if you plan and organize yourself properly. So, guys, that's it from me. Just wanted to share this with you. I'm so excited that I've launched this course for you. I think I'm more excited for you. Like, launching it was one thing. I mean, it was definitely a lot of work. Like, I put a lot of work behind this course, but I think I'm just more excited about the opportunity that you guys have now. To really just plan your move in a way that works for you. And again, set up your life abroad in a way that works for you. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for being here with me as always. I love doing these live streams with you, and I'll see you soon. And again, the course link is pinned at the top of the chat, and I also have the course link in the description box of this video as well. Signing off. Bye, guys.